Hi and welcome to the Muthaship. My name is Sazsha. Let's see what our messages are for today. I've already pre-shuffled the cards. So at the heart of the reading we have the Three of Spades, we have the Hermit reversed, and the Two of Cups. So this is taking a break and doing some introspection. And some of you might be resisting this, but knowing that you really need to take time out and do some inner work. And this is also about finding that balance within your heart space and doing that healing within your heart chakra. And really looking at, I'm hearing also relationship patterns and your internal programming that was most likely coming from your childhood and what you were taught about relationship, and kind of gleaning over that and finding your own way forward and releasing all of that programming. There's also a need to understand that you are like the lotus flower when you come from the dark places in your subconscious and you penetrate that darkness and allow yourself to grow from that. You become the blossom of your own life. There's also a need to connect in with your higher chakra system and understand more about your purpose and your passion and also your expression and what you allow for yourself. And there's also a need for reciprocity. This begins with you, and this begins with your own inner masculine and feminine energy and balancing that out, and also in having healthy boundaries. When you read these, or when you watch these types of readings that are about divine masculine and feminine energies, both sides of the reading apply to you because we all have the divine masculine and feminine polarity. And I suggest that you apply these types of readings to yourself and your inner work as opposed to looking at other people outside of you for that reflection. So let's look at the divine feminine aspect. We have the Three of Diamonds, the Queen of Diamonds, Princess of Swords, Two of Pentacles, High Priestess reversed, and the World. So this is stepping into your power and your truth and embracing all the opportunities that are coming to you and finding also the balance within your world, especially in the earthly realm, like your business, your finances, and what you physically have, and also your physical body. There's also a need to understand where you're coming from and really tap into that inner balance within your own duality and your own polarity. This is a time for transformation and change. Things are moving and things are changing, even if you are not able to see them yet. Again, this has to do with bringing yourself to that flowering moment and also tapping into your higher intuition. There may be some of you feeling a little bit blocked within your intuition, and whenever you feel the sensation of not having clarity or not knowing what to do, it's either just not time and it's divine timing, or it could just be that you need to do some inner work and clear out those blocks and constrictions and really open and expand your trust in the universal law, cosmic order, and also within yourself and your own alignment and your own intuition, following your own soul's path of wisdom. And there's also a lot of balance that you are working on, especially with your monetary success and your financial capabilities. And the advice is just to continue with your passion and keep putting in more and more effort, because things are coming into culmination and things are really getting set up right now, especially for the coming seasons and the coming phases of manifestation. So whatever you're planting right now, this is a good time to check out what those seeds are and really look at where you're putting your intentions. Let's take a peek at the divine masculine energy. We have the 5 of Hearts, the 4 of Hearts, King of Swords, 9 of Swords, 6 of Cups, and 6 of Swords reversed. So this is all about having those changes within, especially in the heart space, and beginning to recognize even what love truly is. Some of you may not have really felt what true love is, and the love I'm talking about is unconditioned love. And some of you also may have just been feeling really bored. And this has to do somewhat with the cycles of addiction, and even if you're experiencing boredom, it's a sign that you need to look a little deeper within yourself and really get more into your creativity and your passion and not allow yourself to be distracted by outside things. So this is all about you getting into this space of being very balanced within your wisdom and your mind and your intellect, and also your vision, and having these opportunities in front of you that you can act on. This this energy seems to also get imbalanced sometimes, where you're overthinking and it gets to be really like constricted and heavy. So there's a need to take a look at where you're in your truth and where you're feeling really like grounded and your intention is very clear. And then look at also where you get imbalanced and what causes those imbalances. This has a lot to do with your thinking patterns as well. And some of those, I'm hearing actually the word putrid. So that could be like some of these actual like thought patterns have putrefied and they're very toxic and they need to be released and let go of because it's a new time. So there's some things that you're moving away from, and some of you are really reminiscing and thinking about the past, even though things are changing and you have already begun to move out of this old cycle. But some of you are really kind of missing what was and even just feeling very nostalgic. Let's get a few more cards. We have the Wheel of Fortune reversed, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. So this is actually wanting to even give gifts to someone that you care for and that you feel passionate for. And this is also really reaping the reward from your passion and what you've been putting your hard work and effort towards. And there's also a feeling of maybe some of this hasn't been going as expected, or that things haven't been entirely in your favor, especially about money and business, and even how that has played out in your relationships. And for the Divine Feminine aspect, we have the High Priestess, the 3 of Swords, and a 5 of Swords reversed. So some double cards here. Again, this message is all about tapping into your higher intuition and understanding your true path and contract, and doing some studying, and also following not only your emotions but the actual rhythms of the planets and the moon, getting more connected into that so that you understand just what it is that you're working on in the times that you're working, and you're able to kind of plan and progress in a healthy way. And also this is all about understanding that your heart can change and that you can change how you feel, and you can release pain, and you can release things that have happened to you, and you can reprogram yourself to something higher. Let's get a few guidance cards. For the Divine Masculine, we have golden opportunity. And this is all about walking through these doors that Spirit is opening for you. There's a lot coming, and this is also about having emotional fulfillment and really feeling free in the new sense of releasing some of these old stagnated emotions, but also just having this more carefree feeling in general. At the heart of the reading, we have endings and beginnings, and this is just letting go of what no longer serves you, whether these be patterns, conflicts, actual relationships, just putting an ending to things that are not for the highest path and for where you're going forward. For the Divine Feminine, we have bright future. This is a call to stop worrying that everything is going to be fine and that you have everything in front of you and everything will be provided to you on this path, and to just keep walking the path and having that trust and ultimate faith.